What would you feel if you didn't feel guilty? A therapist friend asked me that question one night at dinner because I told her I wanted the cheeseburger and fries and felt guilty about it because it wasn't the healthier option. And my answer to that question was I would have felt happy and sated if guilt hadn't been a factor. So I've spent so much time since I was like a little kid feeling guilty. And I really wonder how much of that time could have been spent having a different feeling if I had known to ask myself that question. So guilt arises when we feel like we have caused harm or stomped on, our own morality, right? So in that moment, I realized just what an important question that really was. What if I didn't feel guilty? And I ordered the cheeseburger and fries and did indeed feel happy and sated. And it was a nice feeling. And I think it contributed to the great time I had at dinner that night. So, asking myself this question when I notice feelings of guilt is now a habit. And I firmly believe it helps me make better decisions for me in the moment because it parses out all the guilt that I've picked up over the years that might actually be misplaced. Guilt that is impacting me and making me feel unnecessarily bad about myself. Guilt that might actually lead to more harm if I looked at the situation with a different perspective. So, a real world example. A friend asks you to do a favor that would be an inconvenience to you, but you would feel guilty if you said no. So you say yes, then you feel resentment toward the friend, and maybe you even treat other people worse because now you're a little angry or you're a little stressed. But asking yourself the question, what would I feel if I didn't feel guilty, might allow room for a better conversation with the friend or a better setting of boundaries by you because you realized that guilt was swaying your choice, your decision. So you chose differently. Now, guilt is an important feeling and it obviously keeps society running, but it can also be weaponized. And I don't think that that's healthy either. So asking ourselves, if guilt weren't a factor, what would you feel? Might help us see what other realities there are without this baggage. And maybe we still help the friend. Maybe we order the healthier option, but we do it by making a more informed choice that in the end really helps us in this personal development journey.